Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Cause it was windy where BJ was, I couldn't really hear him. All right, BJ, send another request. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me properly? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It's all over the place. Let me add BJ again. BJ. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Let's wait for BJ. Can you hear me? You guys can hear me, Abby? Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. I'm so sorry. BJ is coming. For those of you that are just joining us, we are kind of like dissecting the whole BOLANLE'S situation. BOLANLE is she's a businesswoman. She's a brand ambassador, and she blew up after Zlatan put her in his music video, the BOLANLE Pepper Dem. So she's having issues with her husband and the father of her son. So I brought Lincon, which is her husband, to discuss what happened. And he mentioned one of BOLANLE'S family members. So BOLANLE'S family member is watching. So I wanted to give him the opportunity to speak from his own perspective as well. BJ is coming, guys. I apologize. Okay, BJ is here. Perfect. Fantastic.
What's up?
All right, BJ. Tell us what you heard happened in the house that Lincon took the baby to.
He took the baby to his friend's house, as he has said earlier. So I think the baby was given sachet water, that's pure water, to drink, cold one. You get, and just 2 months, baby. You shouldn't do that. You get. So I think when he got back home, she brought up the issue like you shouldn't give the baby water and all. I think that's where the whole issue started. I wasn't there anyway. I came in late night that day. Number one, you get. I spoke to Lincoln like, okay, bro, you need to be calm. You understand? So I tried calming the situation down, but I couldn't. So the best thing I could have done was, okay, I had to try taking Lincoln out with me, like we just walk down the street. So before we go back to the house, Bolanle has left the house with a kid, with the car. I was kind of like, does she know how to drive in the night? He said yes. Okay, cool. Don't worry about her, she'll be fine. But a whole lot of things have been going on since I
Tell us some of the
cannot
things
say
that have been
much.
going on in the household, because it can't just be
Yeah,
about this pure water situation. It can't just be about pure water.
yeah.
So can you just give us a
But
little more
apparently, I
insight
think
of some
that
of the
day,
things from BOLANLE'S perspective?
I think that day, that was what really happened. You understand? So I think Lincoln was trying to go out, but Bolanle wasn't allowing that. You understand? Like, where are you going to? And all, their marriage, I don't really interfere. So once there's issue, I'm around. I'll just pop in. Lincoln is a guy. I'm a guy. That things we need to talk out. Not you being harsh, being all sorts of things that he has been doing. And do you know this is not the first time he's actually posting all this shit online.
What did you say?
This is not the first time he has been posting.
Wow, so he has posted before.
Apparently, Dada. Yes, now very well.
So the other time when he posted, what did he post?
A whole lot of shit, normal things he does in the house. I think Bolanle as a person, she does not want to be dragged online. You understand me? So anytime he does that, she's always like, okay, please don't do that. You understand? You said that too earlier. She doesn't want to be dragged online and everything. So I think that's the only way he thinks he can deal with her. Do you understand me?
By going online and talking about her. That's the only way
That's the
he
only
can
thing.
do it.
I think you get my point now. That's the only thing
Have you
I
ever
think.
seen Have you ever seen Lincon hit Bolanle in any way? Has she ever complained that she has been assaulted in any way, shape, or
Very
form?
well.
Slap, punch, kick, anything, stoning.
Very well.
Do you know about any incidents where he assaulted her?
Very well. Very well. Very well. Not one, not twice, not three times, not four
What?
times. Very well. Just leave that. I have spoken to Burnley, so I think she or Simsala will be available to talk more about this. You get? I actually just came to this live because they actually mentioned.
Your name.
Yes, that was why. Because I
So wait, you're
have.
confirming that Lincon has physically hit Bolanle not once,
You can
not
see her
twice.
face now. Did you see her face in the video?
Yeah, but it was kind of dark.
I think you need a proper video.
So apart
Right,
from that
and I
incident that
think
has happened
yes,
before,
incident has been happening for a very long time. This is a marriage, you understand? So you have limits to what you can do. You have limits to what you can say. Do you get my point? Because I have access to their house does not mean I'll just go there and start saying a whole lot of shit. Do you understand me? So I respect their own privacy. I don't interfere. Whenever I get the call like so thing is happening in the house, I would personally go. Like, okay, nigga, try and calm your nerves. Let's see what we can do. Do you understand? Let's see what we can do. And whenever I get there, I'm always trying to make him take a walk with me. You get? So I feel taking a walk with me down the streets is going to try and calm him down. Do you get me? So Lincoln needs. I actually told him. I said he needs to be calm about so many things. 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 But I won't go into details. So many things. Even um Bola's mom, she wants to try and come alive. I'm just trying to tell her that no, she doesn't need that. You understand? The situation has happened. We need to first take care of Bolanle because she's not in proper state of mind. She's not. She's not. She's not.
I mean,
And this is
Bolanle will have definitely confided in her mother. So if anybody can speak from Bolanle's perspective, because it's not even just
yeah.
Bolanle, it's the family because he brought you, her mom into it. You're mentioned as
I was
part of the
mentioned because
situation.
even today, as at today, I called Abby personally. Like, okay, bro, let's try and resolve this whole matter. You understand? Excuse me. Lincoln is the kind of person that I hold so much. Like, I don't know. I just feel like okay, as a guy, like we communicate well. So I think that was what really happened. There's no time like I go to the house that shit happens in the house. I don't take sides of anybody. All I do is just, okay, Abi, pick up your shirt. Let's just take a walk. Do you understand? To try and calm situation. I can't just go into this. A whole lot of things, man. A whole lot of things. And I don't think coming online, posting a whole lot of things is the best thing he could have done. You understand? Because that's just way too much. Now, coming to social media is not going to solve what you have on ground. Nah, it's not. And it's not going to bring back your wife. I called him today, like, okay, is there anything we could do to try and solve this before it gets out of hand? I'm telling you, there's a day Bonali called me up, like, am I collecting money from Abby? Do you get? Because she does not understand. She feels like I am not doing what I'm supposed to do. Whenever I come into the house, like, and the situation of ground. Do you get my point? So I was called up, like, this guy, are you sure your hand collecting shit from him? Like, how can you allow all this kind of things to be happening? What do I tell them? I just tell them to be calm. Like, this is not a matter of boyfriend and girlfriend. They are married, for crying out loud. So they should be able to solve their issues within themselves. You get, no, you calling this person, calling this person, calling this person. I don't think that's the best thing you could do. So me going there, I'll just say, look, like I say, you guys saw each other before you got married. No one was present. Do you get? Even at your introduction, I wasn't present because I wasn't around. You get? So Lincoln did a whole lot of things that he shouldn't have done. Concerning the frame, he was actually the one that broke it. The frames, I was present there. I was there. He
Was
was the one
that
that
when you
broke the
guys took
frame.
a walk, or was it before you
Yeah, when we
spoke
got
that
back
man
home.
broke it?
Yeah, we took a walk. We got back home. Bola wasn't in the house with the kid, with the car. Did you get me? She wasn't in the house. I was asking, like, I've not seen her like drove a car in the night. So I was like, does she know how to drive a car? He said, probably. So he was angry, was nagging, was ranting. I just told him to be calm. You understand? So
How
we
did the
started
shirt,
destroying the phone.
that shirt that he showed in the video? What happened? How did that happen? Did you see that part?
Like, for real, I was actually the one that actually saw the shirts on the ground, like picked up, like, Abi, she shirt Lily. It was like, she was the one that spotted it. He was doing video right in front of me.
So when he was making the video and posting, were you telling him don't post it online?
I told him, as a grown up person, as a matured person, you have family. Abi has a wife in South Africa. He has a child. He has another one here. He has a child. So I don't think I should explain some certain things to him any longer. Do you get my point? Like, he's a matured man. Like, do you get? So there's some certain things like I feel, oh, okay, you should know all these things.
Let me ask you this. When I spoke to Lincon earlier, he mentioned that there are some times that he want to call his wife in South Africa, that Bolanle will not allow him send money. Is she the type of woman that wouldn't allow him send money to his wife
That's
in
not
South Africa?
that's
Is
not
she that
true.
kind of person?
No, she won't do that.
Has he ever complained to you that she didn't allow him to send money to South Africa, or has
Yes,
she
yes,
ever complained?
he has, he has, he has. And
Tell us how what he said.
I asked Bolanle about that. There was a night they had issues, a very big one. So I had to come down to their house. So as usual, I took Lincon on a walk. We went to his friend's house. The same friend, he took the baby to.
Right.
So we were sitting down outside the guy's house. So he complained about that. So I was like, "Are you sure?" He said yes. Okay, when I got home, I called her. I was like, "Why would you do such a thing?" She said, that she cannot do such. That's a lie. And that there's one thing I'm always trying to do. I don't want Lincoln to tell me this. My sister will tell me this. So I would try and digest the whole situation, hear from her,
And
hear
come
from
up
him.
with your own opinion.
I'll come up with my own opinion. You get it? So at the end, I won't be told that BJ said this, BJ said that, BJ did this. No. So I'll hear from her, I'll hear from him. So I'll digest, I'll know what I can say. You get? So that's why most times all your family members are calling me like, Abi is in this one. I couldn't stand up, I couldn't do anything. Because why it has been like that? Because I hear from her, I hear from him. And there's some things you tell me that are not true. You understand? So I'll have to call Bola like, Bola, Abi said this thing. You're actually doing all these things. She'll say no. It's not like that. It's like this. So I feel like, okay, you guys are married. You guys saw each other before you decided to get married. You understand? But Lincoln, he shouldn't have done all that. There's a video he sent to her that he was talking
Yeah, I
about
wanted to
that he
ask you
posted.
about that. That video that he said he sent to Bolanle personally. That he said
Personally.
it has gotten on the blogs. How did the video get on the blogs if he sent it to just Bolanle?
Yeah, I think Barley sent it to family members. Apparently, she sent me the video too. I saw it. I was like, what should we do to that? Sent it to just the family members. I don't know how it got out, anyways. But the video getting out is not the issue. You started all this.
Right.
You understand? Lincon started all this, and and he doesn't listen. Do you understand? He does not listen. Like when you tell him to be calm, is okay. He doesn't listen. And those are the things that got to this point. I'm not saying Bolanle is perfect. Nah, don't get me wrong. She has her own difficulties. And personally, I understand her plight. You get? I understand where she's coming from. I understand what she's doing. You get? So I understand everything that is happening. So I am trying to talk to Abe. Actually, today I called him. Like, okay, this matter has gotten out of hand. What can we do? What do you think could be done? I'll tell you what he told me. He told me he doesn't want the wife again. He doesn't want the child again. I was like,
He said he
are you
doesn't
serious?
want the child again. He said that he doesn't want the
He
child.
said that. That's why I said I actually want him to be alive. I'm coming up here because he actually mentioned my name. So that was why. So
And
I
when
actually
he
want
said he
him.
doesn't want the child again, do you think he said that out of anger, or do you think he meant it?
No, for me,
That he
because I
doesn't
mean,
want the child again?
he's just angry. He's just angry. And he's angry because, I don't know, maybe he loves her way too much, or I don't know. Do you understand? So, and apparently, I think Lincon is angry about the car. That car,
Why do you think he's so angry about the car?
I don't know. That is one thing we need to ask him.
Does he think she will sell it or something? Is that what it is? Isn't it the family car?
I'm not sure she's going to sell the car for what. When you
saying
met
that, of course.
Bolanle,
I'm just saying that why would he be angry about the car? Like,
he's angry about that. Did you listen to everything he said? It was particularly about the car. Did you get? It was particularly about the car. No. I don't know what. I don't know what happened concerning the car. But there's a video I have on my phone. Like, when the car was given to her, I personally sent him a message like, bro, congratulations. He said, no, the car is for my wife. Did you get that? So I don't know which car he's talking about. Is it the one he told me bought for his wife, or there's another one? Did you get
So
my
the
point?
car that Bolanle drove off with is the car that he said he bought for her.
For her.
And that car, is it the one that is the Mercedes Jeep? Is it that one?
No. It's a Mercedes CLA.
CLA, okay.
CLA, I think 250 or something. So I think that's the car she drove it. And I am always making a point to him like, okay, you said you want your car. That's not a problem. This, your wife, you know exactly where her mom is. You know everything about the family. You understand? As a matured person, I think you should go to the family. Try and explain your own plight. Like, okay, this is my point. This is what I'm trying to do.
Well, he said
So,
that he has
so
tried
yeah.
to reach out to the family, but Bolanle's family are the ones dodging his family. He said that online. Is that
Dodging.
true?
How you mean dodging? Dodging, you can't say they are dodging. Dodging for what now? Do you understand? I think if he actually wants to see the family, he will. You get? You're talking about your wife. You live in the same house together. You understand? You see things that we outside don't see. So if you say, oh, I want your family here on Sunday, and if they don't get here, you want a secret. So definitely she will pick up her phone and call the necessary people.
Let me ask you this. Whenever there's an incident that got physical,
Okay.
how did it get resolved in terms of, have you ever seen him when he got physical with her? Was it ever this big when she has left and came back, or
Yes. You see, this marriage, I don't think coming on social media is going to solve it. I said something earlier. I said a whole lot of things has been going on. And he actually said that too. And I want to respect the fact that he didn't go into details. You get?
Right.
So I want to try and maintain that part. You
So
understand?
Bolanle can speak for herself.
Yeah, because she's Bolanle, and her being Bolanle has not been an easy task for her. I know that very well. Very well. Trying to keep
How is
up with
she
the
doing, by the
lifestyle.
way? How is she? How's the baby?
Well, apparently she's cool. The baby's fine. I saw her today, and she's trying to snap off out of it. But I know it's not going to be easy task. It's going to take a whole lot of time because she was actually broken. You get? She was actually broken. He said the marriage you did was for what did he say again? I'm very sure Lincon doesn't mean that because they spent a whole lot of money.
On the wedding and on the marriage.
On the marriage. So I think I spoke to a sister yesterday. She was very, very angry. She was very, very angry. She was very, very angry. She said a whole lot of things to him. Like, and I was listening. But I think the most particular thing and what they were particularly about is just the car. Did you get me?
Before I let you go, let me just ask you this. This friend, why do you think Bolanle doesn't like this friend? Apart from him taking him to the friend's house and drinking pure water, which is not healthy. Why
Which
do
is
you
not
think
right.
Bolanle is not doesn't
Is it a
like this friend?
friend?
Has he done anything?
I don't think so. You know, this kind of thing, like, okay, your husband has a friend that you don't like.
Mm.
You get, and this so-called friend is a good person. Anyway,
Mm.
you get what? I don't know why Bola does not like him. And that part, we try resolving the issue so many times. Me personally, but it's not just working out. You understand? So she had that grudges in her mind, like this person, I don't want to deal with this person. And I told
Do you
her
think she thinks that the friend is like a bad influence on Lincoln? Do you think it's that kind of situation?
maybe, maybe not. Because this friend, as I've told you earlier, is a nice person anyway. And he has been friends with Lincoln for a very long time. They both live in,
Right.
let's say, you get to way back friend. So you can't separate them now. You get.
Mm.
So I personally think she does not like the friend. So she still holds that grudges in her mind. So when the issue of you taking my child to the friend's place, the worst thing is like you have to give my baby pure sachet water to drink. When she only for one pure water, almost 2 months.
Mm.
So that was the issue that happened that led to all of this drama. You understand? So I actually want Lincoln to be online. You understand? Just needs to be calm. Now I don't think this marriage is gonna work any longer.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. It's not because both parties are gone their separate ways. I just gave you that now.
Yeah.
You understand? I I think my sister has had it up, so I think she needs a break or something. Well, you know something about marriage, husband and wife. Tomorrow she might decide to go back to the house. You understand? That is her own decision. And as an adult, we respect decisions. Even in family, we respect decisions. What we do is we support your decisions. Whatever you decide to do, I think you know what is best for you. Do you get? So if you come telling me like, PJ, I want to do this thing. Okay, you think it's cool for you, right? No problem.
Mm.
I'll just give you my support. So you understand? So I don't. If she decides to go back to the house, which I'm not sure she will, it's good. But I don't think she will be able to cope with all the drama that's happened. So many people all over the world, they keep calling, keep texting. She's not fine. She's not. I wanted to check out the video you posted earlier. I just want you to take a look at her face. Then you would understand so much more that I didn't say. Do you get? I never for once had issue with Lincoln whenever he has issue in his house. What I do is just come as a guy, as a man, pick up your shirt, let's take a walk. You understand? I don't think you need to be doing all sort of things. You get? So I'm always coming, coming. At a point in time, I got tired. You understand? I just felt like, okay, there's a time they had issue that my sister had to go back home. She had to leave the house. Later, I was told she went back to the house. So she said she was going to the house. I said, well, you can go. It's your house and it's your marriage. He actually brought Abby to the house. Like, you want to get married to him. No one forced you. We didn't select for you. Did you understand? So I think it's you guys had talked over it, like, okay, let's get married, let's do this one. Do you understand? So if you guys had issues when you were in Ghana, you won't get married to her. What you get? She was in Ghana with him all through the lockdown. I think that's enough to know the kind of person you won't get married to. Anyway, from my own point of view, sure.
Let me ask you this question. Have you ever seen Bolanle physically assault Lincon? Throw something at him, push him, punch him, slap him, things like that?
Because
Truthfully.
she got the same thing too. Mo lè máa wò ẹ́ náà kó máa nà mí kí n má lè ṣe nǹkan nà mí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé ẹ fi wèrè lẹ̀. You get? So
Yeah.
I think she does that. Even recently that I had to take Lincon, like, okay, bro, let's take a walk. You understand? Because I don't want situation whereby I'll see my sister and I feel sorry for her. Lincon is like my G.
Yeah, you seem to have genuine love for him.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
I'm saying this now. I am saying this now. Lincon, like, I haven't collected money from him. Like, okay, maybe has been giving me more money. That's why I've not said anything. Or, but my family thinks it does, and which is not. I got a call for so many people from my family members. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, it's like, so they already bell. Èmi kàn fi pé ọkọ àti ìyàwó ó máa ní bó ṣe máa ń settle issue wọn láàrin ara. Like third party won't even know what's going on. I felt so embarrassed when I got there that day. I met a whole lot of people outside their house doing videos.
Wow.
I couldn't stand it. I had to tell them to just leave. Like, I told the both of them now, like, are you guys really doing this? So many people are looking up to you guys.
Watching. Everybody was watching.
Everybody, even from the next building.
So I think BJ is getting a phone call. Oh, I think he got a phone call. But yes, that's BJ, Bolanle's cousin. Hopefully, you know, we can talk to Bolanle, because I feel like, you know, I don't think anybody can really tell her story better than she can tell her story. I just want to provide an environment where Bolanle feels comfortable, you know, to speak, you know. Okay, let me call BJ back. Since I feel her mom should be allowed to talk. Of course, if Bolanle's mom wants to speak, she can come on as well.
Hi. Yeah, I just got a phone call. Sorry. Yeah, so I think
that must be hard.
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear you, BJ.
Yeah, I had the call, so I'm sorry. I think this marriage, there are so many things I can't just say. Just so many. But as long as Lincon didn't say anything about that, I don't think I have the right to do. You understand?
Is there anything that you think that we should know about this, this whole ordeal? Is there anything you think that any context at all whatsoever?
Well, actually, I spoke to my sister before coming on this live. She actually said
I
I
would
should
like
say
to speak
everything.
to Bolanle herself as well.
Don't worry, you will. Don't worry, you will.
Yeah.
You will. She actually told me to say everything and all, but I actually just said she should be calm. You understand? I was actually waiting for Lincoln to say so many things that he didn't say. So I don't want to put myself in a situation where I will be the one to say it. Do you understand me?
Lincoln is
I
here. He's watching. He's watching. He's here.
okay, that's all right. So I have kept mute because of so many things. You will get talked about it yourself. And probably if she wants someone to speak for her, to say everything, you understand, she will do that. What Lincoln did was very embarrassing. I told him today I'm very disappointed. I heard so many things like that's not happening there. I'm just kind of person. I'll just try and talk to him and overlook it. Like, Abi, need to go and buy. You understand? Jalo, she get, but lọ far gone, gone, and something is happening now, and it has happened. I think he's still going to say it, but I'm telling you now,
Let me ask you
Banley is
this
not coming back.
question.
She's not coming back.
When I spoke to Lincoln on the phone at one point, he said, some people called him that claimed they were human rights people. Then later, when he called them back, they said it was Bolanle's cousin, that they were threatening him with cultists, that if he should never come to Aja. Is that true?
That's a lie. Okay, let me say this now. I got a call too that they were at the police station, human rights and all. I was like, okay. So Abby has called me. That's Lincoln. I missed about 3 or 4 calls from him. So I called him back. It was like, so people called him that that has it gotten to that nothing should happen to him in this Lagos, blah blah blah. So I personally told him that Abe, Lagos is for everybody. You understand? So I don't think that anything will happen to you. Okay, today, Bolanle was in the house.
Yeah, he told me that as well.
She came to
That she
pack
came to
her
pack some
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
She came to pack her stuff in the house. I was the one that called Abe. Are you getting my point? Like, you should know the height of extent I was holding him. Do you get? Mo di Abe mu gan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé òun gangan làbúrò mi. Do you get? I was so embarrassed. I'm telling you this now. Even the gatekeeper in their house was telling me, so you know be Oga Sinobrother. Now this girl be your sister. I felt embarrassed because the way I come and handle things, people think I'm actually Lincoln's brother. Do you understand? Because I don't put up any acts. I don't show anything. Now. But I feel like it's a marriage. Eléyìí ti ju pé boyfriend and girlfriend bí I kàn score ìkàn ṣe kinní kan ẹ ti fẹ́ ra yín sílé kò sí nǹkan tó kan family pẹ̀lú yẹn mọ́. You understand? Absolutely. Once you have issues, you should be able to solve your issues within yourselves. I don't think you need to put a call through to me like I should come help you settle grudges with your wife. Excuse me? But once it get out of hand, people will come.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
Pé ó yá, ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà ti bímọ, àgbàlagbà lẹ́ ń dà yìí. Do you understand? There are things you should accommodate. I am making something clear to you. I am not saying Bolanle is a perfect person. We all know how women are.
Yeah.
So at times, you guys frustrate to the bones. Like,
Yes.
but we need to act accordingly. You get my point? We all need to act accordingly. To bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀, kò ń ṣe next thing. Òun ni gbàásgbò, kò wáyé ò lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Today, we're in the house. When I got to the house, Bolanle was in the house before me with some people. I went outside to call Abby. My sister didn't know I went to call Abby outside. I called him like, Abby, what do you think we can do? Kí ló rò pa lè ṣe? Pé situation yìí, wọ́n ti wá kẹ́rù o. Abby made it very clear to me that he does not care. I was one that told him that they were in the house to come and pack stuff. So, kò pẹ́ náà, àwọn area boys tó wà ládùúgbò ẹ̀, wọ́n wọlé, they came. On getting there, they saw me. So I was like, ẹ̀gbọ́n àmọ̀pẹ́ wà ń bì. Wọ́n bí oní Abby ló pè àwọn pé ìyàwó òun fẹ́ kẹ́rù pé kó má jẹ́ kó lọ kan ti gate kan ṣe gbá kan. Well, I said okay. Bolo náà ń wà. I was told he said he was coming. I said no problem. Let's wait for him. My sister was very angry that I said that. I'm telling you the truth. She's here. She can hear me. So I think one of them called blah blah blah. My sister had to call the son, call too many people. So there was little I could have done. The situation has gone beyond me.
Escalated.
Little I told him now, Abby, you're fucking crazy. I tried my best for you. Like, and now when my baby tún pè mí pé ṣé Abby ń fún èmi lówó ni. Ṣé pé nǹkan máa ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n máa ní kí n lọ síbẹ̀. Mi ní rí nǹkan kan ṣe. Màá kọ́ ní èmi má bè, I can slow down. Ṣé nǹkan tó ń bá mi sọ nìyẹn? Abby invited those area boys to come to the house. Me personally, I don't think I actually made one phone call. I was the one that told him to come to Aja because he said some things that I'm not going to say here. He said that to me. So when I told him, because this person, I carried you like my own. My sister sent me one text message when they were going. When I told her, I said, Oton, check Oton by. She went and be then she went get clinical. She showed you your but still yet no, I still called Abby. Like before he came on live, I called him. Say, Abby, Shani Suvu. You understand? You should just be calm.
When I spoke to him about some of the situation, he mentioned that some of the issues he had with Bolanle was the fact that she felt like she was the man of the house and nobody could speak to her.
Man of the house, Azal. He needs to go in details. You sure you understand? We all know how women are now. We're going for one of them to buy better and live by. You understand? Once in a while, it's always like that. Short, yeah, we are all humans.
Yeah.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló ń lọ tó ń bọ̀ lára mi. At times, tó máa ṣe nǹkan tó máa dùn mí, jẹ́ pé màá change ẹ̀ fún ẹ gan. You understand? Ìwọ lórí
Yeah.
ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó ló fẹ́ fẹ́. So, ó ti mọ nǹkan tó máa fi mú, ó ti mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣe, ó ti mọ nǹkan tó máa sọ at the appropriate time.
Yeah.
You get my point? I think it wasn't matured enough to handle the situation. Then at the same time, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká torí situation tó máa tún jẹ̀mí wa lọ.
Mm.
You get my point?
Mm-hmm.
I think Abe needs to be calm. Ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó máa ń tètè bínú. You understand? I think
But they
he
love
just
each other, right?
very well.
They love each other.
So me, I asked him yesterday now that how did you guys get to this point? Báwo lẹ ṣe dé point ilé? I said I was so embarrassed. I came in, I met so many people outside their building doing all sorts of things. Àwọn tó wà next building gan, wọ́n fẹ́ lè fò wọ compound wọn. Bọ́láńlé náà ní tiẹ̀ o. Ṣó ń gbọ́ mi? Kò ń ṣe pé
Yeah.
Bọ́láńlé náà, òun náà máa níwà kan tó máa wù, tó máa fi provoke ẹ̀ once. But enter and so
just to make it balanced, can you tell me some of the things that she does that you think? Yeah.
ṣó ń gbọ́ mi?
Yeah.
Sorry situation yẹn. Generally, gbogbo obìnrin ló níwà yẹn lọ́wọ́. Bó ṣe wà ń sìn, o lè ní 500 million lákàntì ẹ̀. But 1,000 tó wà lọ́wọ́ kan yẹn, wàá fẹ́ gbà ṣáá ni.
BJ, they say you speak English.
You understand?
They say you speak English, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You might have 500 billion in your account, and you're seeing just 1,000 naira in your husband's account. You women, you want to collect that 1,000 or you 50 it for 500. So this person might think, but you have this kind of money, so why are you on my neck? You get? Ìyẹn ṣì máa dúró pé no, say you must give me this money.
Okay.
So you understand? So I think that's general problem for all women. There are so many things he thinks Bonale is doing and it's not right. You understand? So he should call her, talk to her as your bride. I'm telling you, we did a very big wedding. We spent a whole lot of money. No big joke. You understand? It's something we should have peace of mind. And peace is the most important thing. Okay, you talking about she are going to be a second wife. I don't know anything about that. Quarrel. You get me?
Wait, he didn't tell her that she was going to be the second wife.
I didn't hear about that. Both of them had that
So you didn't know
decision,
he was
that
married
discussion.
before?
Nope.
So your family didn't
Both
know that
of
he was
them.
married before?
I think they knew. But I told you earlier, when they went for introduction, I wasn't around. Did you get? So someone can agree to be a second wife. Doesn't mean you should rub it on her face. You get? He accused her of fighting with him whenever he calls the wife in South Africa. You know women now. You understand? You know how you guys do. And I think Bali kept a whole lot of things away from the family. You understand? She kept a whole lot of things away. Check me. I don't think anybody knows. Aside from her mom. Oton. That's the only person she calls whenever they have issues or something. She gets. No one else. Only even me go. I might just go to her house, like, what's up? And I see them having issues. Oh, Abby, pick up your shirt. Let's just take a walk. You understand? I do that frequently. Let me tell you the truth. Frequently. Often gone. So you understand? So they have issues in their marriage. That's their personal life. But what brought up all this was Lincoln. He shouldn't have actually done this. He shouldn't. No. You destroyed the frame and everything you have in the house. Who showed you me now? I was present. We took a walk. We got back. She wasn't in the house. You understand? I was even asking him, like, because I've not seen her drove in the night before. I was like, shooting wa moto lale ni. He was like, yes, so I was like, I don't know. Okay, just calm down. We should be looking for her and the child. But there's
Do
one
you
thing I
know
want you to get.
if
This one could go
Bolanle
me.
and the first wife, if they have any sort of relationship, like do they know of each other?
Yes, now.
The first wife
Dada.
and Bolanle, do they talk?
Yes, now.
Okay.
Yes, now. There's a time Lincoln called the both of them alive.
Instagram live.
I think so, or I don't know, Sha, or WhatsApp, anything. I have the screenshot on my phone. He called them. He called the wife in SA with his daughter. I called Bolanle. Though I think apparently the wife in SA knows about Bolanle. She knows about the wife in SA with the daughter.
Mm.
You understand? So that's why I said that part. I think they both had an agreement. They sat
So
down and
she knew what was going on. She was aware.
yes, now even before she got married, she was aware. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if this thing is not working for you, I don't think you guys needed to go into marriage.
All right. Okay,
So yeah,
BJ.
yeah, a whole lot of things, man. I would I'll send you DM now.
All right.
I'll tell you who to talk. We talk to Bolanle, but I don't think she will be able to come on live and do all of this because it's a very sad story, you know.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, for
It,
me,
it,
I
it,
just want to, you know, hear from her perspective, but
mm,
only if
ah
she's comfortable. Only if she's
ah
comfortable. I definitely don't want
well, she has a whole
to
lot to
talk if
say,
she's not
man.
comfortable.
She
Hmm?
has a whole lot to say. She has a whole lot to say
Yeah, I
because
mean, for her story is important. I don't think anybody, no matter how much we talk, we can just understand from your perspective as her cousin,
yeah,
as someone that was close to them. But nobody can, as Lincoln has spoken, I would like her to speak as well.
exactly.
Nobody can speak for her, really. Um,
Lincoln was going
but
on
let's see,
live now. It
hopefully.
was doing all the things. She didn't even say Pim. She didn't say anything because she wasn't happy. And people keep sending her those videos like, "Tó bá jẹ́ ìwọ náà ni, how would you feel? We are all humans now. There are some certain things you do to your fellow human that I don't know. You don't know how that person will take it.
Hmm.
It's a very sad one. I'm telling you.
I think
And I am so pained, like so pained,
I understand. I get it.
because
I'll,
I actually tried my best for all this not to go out of hand.
no, I don't think there's all these things. Kind of, there's nothing more you could do. It's then.
I don't. I
You're
don't.
just her brother. And you just have love for both of them. I don't think you should blame yourself or beat yourself up for it. I
I tried
think
though.
you're a
I
good
tried.
person.
I said my family members were telling me that is Abe giving me money. You know, before they could have. calculated in saying that kind of thing. Do you understand that what that means,
Yeah, the
right?
closeness. I get it. I get it.
I never for once insulted him that why would you do sort of thing? I never. All I did was, bro, just be calm. Okay, pick up your shirt. Let's just walk. Because most things happens too. We just have to go somewhere, relax, chill.
Yeah.
You get, then you forget. You go back home.
But I wanna thank you for taking time out to come and speak to her to speak to me about this. I'm glad that Bolanle is watching, and I'll try to get in touch with her if you can help me make that happen. I'll
Yeah,
talk to her
sure, I
private.
will. The whole family
Let's
is
see if she
watching
can be
anyway.
comfortable for us to have a discussion, because I feel like the
Sure, you will.
Bolanle's own is two women having a conversation. Is different with her.
It's
You
different
know,
though. Yeah,
it's
yeah, sure.
different. Different. I wanna make sure I do it right. I do it properly. I make her comfortable. Because this issue, like it or not, we are spectators, but a lot of things like this happen behind closed doors in so many people's marriages in Nigeria. So it's
Yes.
not something that we can say does not happen or we've never seen before.
Kò ń ṣe tuntun now. That's not a
It's
new
not.
thing. Àwọn
So,
kan fún l'assurance. Whoa, I want that
mm-hmm.
right.
Right.
So let's
All
just
right,
leave that.
BJ.
Let's leave that. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much for having
much.
me. Thank you.
Thank you.
I
Thank you,
appreciate it.
BJ.
Thank you. Have a
Yeah,
good
you're
day.
an incredible person. She's
Thank you.
lucky to have you as her family. Honestly, you're a
Thank you
great
very
man.
much. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Have a good
Thank
one.
you. Bye. And you too. Yeah, Tunde.
Okay. That was BJ. How do you guys feel? Do you guys want to come up and give your thoughts? Mm? Do you guys want to come up and say a few things? Wow, that was very deep. Yeah. Make just call. Because if you are coming on, make sure your internet is good and make sure you show your face. So how do you guys feel about everything? Hi. Hello, Nancy.
Hi.
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 Yes, we
Can you
have a
hear me?
bit more context. Yes. I can hear you.
Yeah. Um, I'm just gonna be quick and really keep my words really straightforward. You see this thing called marriage. There's a whole lot that goes inside that people don't see and people don't know until you get into it. I didn't get to hear from the start of BJ's conversation, but I got a little part of what he said towards the end. That's what I got into this place. I would say, regards what Lincon said, there's only two things I want to say. Bolanle just had a baby. And you see this thing called postpartum depression. This thing is real. And it's quite sad that in Africa, we don't get to talk about it a whole lot. It's quite sad. When I had my baby in Canada, when I had my baby, every time I went for antenatal, they would always ask me, are you worried about postpartum depression? There's no time I go for antenatal, they never ask about it. They always do. There's a form you fill. There's a section you fill that asks questions about postpartum depression. They ask you questions like, if you should have your baby now, are you scared of PD? If you go back home, do you have support? Do you have love? Stuff like that. Like, do you have the right support to be there for you? They always. It's very, very important. That's PD. People should learn to talk about it when a woman has a baby or when she's pregnant. And in Africa, they don't really take it serious, but it's serious, honestly. And I thank God when I had my baby, the right support were there for me, my family, my mom, my dad, like they were all there for me. That's one thing that every day I wake up and I thank God for it. Otherwise, if they were not here, oh my God. I don't know what I'll be right now or what I'll be thinking about, because Speedy is really, really real. Then secondly, regards Lincon saying Bolanle doesn't want him to call the second wife or the first wife, something like that. Honestly, I don't want to talk about it that much. But if Bolanle knew that this guy had a first wife or had a wife before she agreed to marry him, then I don't know why you would not want him to keep in contact or to be in contact with the first wife. For heaven's sake, that other woman is human. And she has blood running through her veins. So if that is true, then I don't know. The way you feel, that other woman too has feelings. Then the last thing I would say is regards Lakers saying his own side of the story. I will not conclude yet until we hear from Bolanle,
Bolanle. Yeah.
because everybody have their own sides. There's a three side to every story: your side, my side, and the truth. So we're all just watching, we're all just hearing Lakers, hearing this, hearing that. We don't know what really happened. What really happened until we hear from Bolanle. Nobody should judge anybody yet. Sometimes we act based on our emotions. It's all clear that Lakers was frustrated. It's really clear. But let's not judge him yet until we hear from Bolanle. This is all I would say. I don't want to say more than this. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
we
hear
can hear
me?
you. Go on. Yes.
Can you hear
Go
me?
ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I'm going to say is that I've been in this situation. I know men like Lincoln. He's a narcissist, a conk narcissist. Do you know what they do? Whenever there's an issue, they'll take out their own side of the story and then say your triggers. These people are beasts. I've been in worse situations. They would never, ever say the things they do to trigger you. They will only tell the world your triggers and paint you so bad that everybody will be seeing you as a devil. When they go out there, they are nice to other people. They are so sweet outside there. But when they come to their family, their wife, their kids, they are thorns. They are evil. There is nothing good about them. They do not change. Their words are filled with lies. They cheat. They beat you when you catch them cheating or doing something. When you catch them in a lie, they hit you. When you try to correct them, they get aggravated. Now, people like Lincoln, they use things you've told them, just like when he was talking about her mom. I'm sure these are one of the things she has told him. They use things you tell them, your personal issue, your personal secrets, they use it against you. Do you understand? Him coming online to post such is because he wants to deal with her. He's looking for that thing he knows she doesn't like him doing. Those are the things he will do to get to her. I have been in a very, 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 very worse situation. He's a pure narcissist, a toxic, manipulative, and evil person. These people lack empathy. Even when they do something wrong, they would hardly admit or acknowledge their wrongdoings. Oh, never.
So they don't repair the thing. When did they come for the one?
They don't change. They do not change. They do not change. So the moment I saw what Lincoln displayed, I know he's a conk narcissist, a manipulator, a toxic and a wicked human that lacks empathy or conscience. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, because I've been in this situation. I know what.
Sorry, what's
I
your
know
handle? What's your handle? The lady that is speaking, what's your handle? What's your handle?
my handle,
Yeah.
Philomena.
Okay, because
So
someone I want
I
to
have
remove
been
you.
in her
Your network is
situation.
bad. What's
I
your own
know
handle? Someone's network is
me.
bad. I want to remove. I hope I don't remove the wrong person. Oh, I removed the wrong person. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh. Sorry, send another request. I was asking for your handle so I could remove the other lady, but it didn't work. All right, guys. You guys are saying I should add Ololade. Ololade, it shows unable to join. Maybe your Instagram isn't updated, so I can't add you. Your Instagram has to be updated unless I can add you. Okay, I can see you now. Let me try to add her. So guys, yeah. So hopefully I'll try to get in touch with Bolanle for you guys. I will, because well, she's definitely watching, so we need her side, to conclude this. But yeah, I'm trying to add you, Ololade. You have to pick up before I can add you. Remember, guys, make sure you follow. Okay. Ololade, I can't add you. You declined. All right, guys. That's it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. And I'll keep you guys posted. I hope you guys enjoyed the live video, and we'll definitely do Station Head tonight for those of you that are on Station Head. Those of you that are not on Station Head, just click the link in my bio. We have a podcast we do every night. So tonight we're going to do Station Head. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I have videos of him cutting Bolanle's shoes. Guys, I just want to end this here because I want to speak to Bolanle personally, I don't think we should have anyone speak for her anymore.
Okay.
Sorry, you're
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I just want to say that there's a lot of things going on that we actually don't know. But me, I know as at 2-3 months ago, he himself posted pictures of him cutting Bolanle's shoes. I even have the videos on my phone.
Yes.
Had your shoes, saying that wife will not do well.
No Dior for a bastard.
No Dior for a bastard or something like that. I have the videos on my
yes.
phone. He even posted when he was like he's in love with 2 women. Anybody that wants to fucking stay should stay. He does not give a fuck. Anybody that replies him, the person's a bastard.
2 months ago.
That was like 2 months ago. So I think it was those periods when the brother said they were having issues. Do you understand? So I even have the videos. Like I feel like he used to post it on his story. After a while, he will delete it. So me, I feel like that guy is just a bastard. Like he's just a bastard. Do you understand? I actually don't believe anything he has to say at all. I don't even believe anything because it's not even today that he has been doing all this posting of doing shit online and everything. It's not today. I have videos on my phone of it. So I have everything. So like I feel like I don't want to hear anything he has to say. I just pray that Bolanle gets out of this fine and good. All these men they're just stupid. So she's not gonna be saying that she did this, she did that. Him himself that he's talking that she thought he shared. Did he not see the Dior shoes he bought for her? And was insulting her, saying that is woman that I didn't even say it. Now woman will do this one, I go enjoy. Like as per say, without him or without the fact that he gives her money or takes care of her, she cannot take care of herself.
Okay.
May the Lord be with us.
So like if you need the videos, you can just tell me. I'll send the videos to you on your Instagram. I have it on my phone.
All right.
So maybe you can post it later. You're welcome.
All right, thank you. All right, guys. That's that. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you on Station Head. Good night.